And Shay said, man, no, you don't work too hard for that. You don't put too much into this. And I'm like, man, but he's like, just grab some water and drink until you feel better. Well, I grabbed a gallon of water and I drank the whole thing.
Ah, man, come on, man. You gonna spill over now?
Exactly. That's exactly what happened. I got to that stage and I was watered down. And they like, man, you losing the show check. And you say, they got you in second place. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah. He's like, we got to go to the room. We got to put all this water off of you. So that's what we did. We went to the room. Chad hit me with that powder.
Right.
And I started peeing for about at least 2 hours.
Right.
Every 20 minutes I was going to the bathroom. And I peed so much water off me that I was back to my old self again. So at the night show, the old Ronnie came back and won that show. And man, that was the hardest Olympia and the hardest show I've ever competed in, because I ain't never, ever felt like I was dying. That was my clue to body only peaks once a year. And you gotta pick the show that you gonna go
want to peak in.
Peak in. And I never did the Arnold Classic again.
Never did it again. You never did it again. And I remember that because you almost lost 0-1.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They had Jay in first, me in second.
But you came back.
Mm-hmm.
And then 0-2 was close again. And they say, Ronnie, man, they gaining on you. And you say, you want bigger? Is that what y'all want?
I came in because they told me, man, you getting too big. You need to come in a little lighter. Come in flat if you have to. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay. So that's what I did.
Right.
I came in a little lighter, came in a little flat, and they was like, man, you can't look like that again. We're going to have to take this thing from you. And I'm like, oh, hell no, I ain't going out like that.
Right.
So I used to take 3 months off after every Olympia. 2002, not that year. I'm like, they are not taking this from me. They want to go to war, I'll take them to war. I'll take them to war. And that was the attitude that I went to the gym with every single day. And I was trying to lift the gym up. I would put if weight stack held 250 pounds, I'm putting another 245 on there and trying to get as many reps as possible. Because they ain't taking this Olympia from me.
Right.
I don't work too hard
to get this spot.
To get this spot. And it was like that every single day. They want to go to war, I'll take them to war.
If you go on stage at 285, how big did you get in the offseason?
330.
What?
330 pounds in all season.
Oh my goodness. If you had
5'11".
If you had to guess at 285 pounds when you stepped on stage, what do you think your body fat was?
0.33 or less.
Even at 85, 285?
Yep, even at 285. I was that lean. Because when I did the 0.33,
yeah,
I wasn't even in contest shape. I was like 6 weeks out, something like that.
Wow. So
I can imagine what I'd be in contest shape.
Right.
Negative numbers, probably. So at 285, I'm probably right around that same body fat.
When you walked out, I remember watching it. You walked out. You had the crown on. You had the cloak, and you had it in your hand.
I'm the king.
You had the king. Did you know that they had to, Ronnie, when they saw you backstage, they had to know it was over.
Yep, they knew it was over.
Because nobody had ever been that big, that conditioned.
Yep.
I mean, the guys get that big in the off season, but they ain't nearly that conditioned.
No.
But for you to get that size and be conditioned, I mean, you could still see the Christmas tree.
Yep.
You still had the striated glutes that went into the hamstring. Everything
still there. And
you had the striated delts.
I knew it was over with. I'm gonna come out and show you. I'm gonna come out with this king outfit.
But did you know that probably there was not a chance that you were gonna ever be able to get that way, look like that again?
Anything is possible. That's what I always say. Anything is possible. And after that, I did, come in at 295 in I think it was 2004. I think I was 295 on stage. Of course, I wasn't as ripped,
Right.
At 295, but I was still pretty big and pretty hard. I still had striated glutes.
Right.
I still had all of my striations, just not as crispy.
Not as crisp. Yeah.
Yeah, but still won.
Right. Yeah, you won.
Bottom line is I still won.
Right. When did you know it was over? When did you know, like, this is it? This is my last Olympia. I got nothing else to give to this sport. I've given everything I possibly can to this sport, and it's over.
2007, I was standing on stage, and they was going through comparison. And man, I was really struggling to stand on stage.